away.
Mauricio.
1-0. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Ground ball left side. Knocks it down. Alvarez crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and it's 9-3. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. They put 2 on the board, 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Mets 9 and the Marlins 3. Agustin Ramirez digs in now.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Ramirez.
Misses off the inside, and that's ball 1.
Can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And gone! You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Gregory Soto is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Ryan Helsley will take over here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Graham Pauley getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. This one in the air, center field. Mullins settles under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Davison De Los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 in this one. Now he steps out as time is granted. And first offering is fouled off. Helsley, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. One down, base is empty. That one at triple digits.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And the Marlins with just one out left.
Don't see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets slug their way to a win in this one.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
9-4, our final score for Chris Singleton and
Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better. I said I'm better. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I get in line.
welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. And pitching in this game, Yuri Perez. What do you have on him?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
And there's a base hit to left.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I really like the approach to that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field.
That one missed. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That misses the zone. Ball one. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Lindor, the lead runner at second. McNeil at first with no outs. Hit in the air out to center field. Hernandez sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. One away. Juan Soto now. That one hit to right. Myers makes the catch for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Brandon Nimmo coming off a 3-homer game last night. So we'll see how he follows that one up. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Ball.
First and second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. And there's a foul ball. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 2. That's inside. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And they're all loaded up.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Francisco Alvarez in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out. Mets leave them loaded, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And today's starting pitcher, number 26. It's Singy, a special day for him. He's making his Major League debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle into pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
2-1.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 3.
1 strike.
Fought off foul. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first. Out. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Take a look at the lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
And it's fouled away. 1 out. Base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Nimmo running hard to get it. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 away.
You know, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Edwards measures 5 feet 10 inches, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Edwards tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Joey Wiemer now at the plate. And that's too high.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning. Try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Rip towards third. Gets it to first. Out. And that is that. Marlins leave 1. We played an inning. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Vientos with a couple of homers in his last game. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Wiemer settles under it, hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Popped in the air, left field. Wiemer makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Cedric Mullins up now for the Mets. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That misses. 1-2 the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, and jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit. To third. Tag. Got him. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And at the plate for Miami, Heriberto Hernandez. Fouled off left side. Hernandez launched a homer in his most recent game. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Headed down the line. And that drops foul. That's outside. 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Full count.
On the ground. And foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Nimmo hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Soto gets under it, and that'll do it. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Perez back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland.
That's a ball.
And a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Inside, just missed. And that one is lifted in the air. 1 down. And now here's Jeff McNeil. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
McNeil.
That one in there across the letters. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Started after it. Appeal to third. No swing. Top of the third. Missed
ball.
With a changeup. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Here's Pete Alonso. And that's off the outside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. Still no score. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Jared Cerna looking for his first big league hit right here. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Back to the top of the Miami order. And now for the Marlins, Dane Myers. Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And the batter now, Javier Sanoja. He's 0 for 1. Out there to center. That's a hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner at first with 2 away. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Pickoff throw. Sanoja back in on a dive. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Sanoja off of first with 2 away.
No.
And misses inside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Start of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. The pitch. Tap foul at the plate. Perez winds and deals. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Around first, digging for 2. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. And that one fouled off. A little bit high. And 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Up and in, 2-2. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Oh, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. Tying run in scoring position, top half of inning number 4.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just off the outside edge. The count now 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Rip to third. In plenty of time. The first got him.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that is out of play. Now the 0-1. And a foul ball. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering upstairs.
2-2.
And down on strikes he goes. That K is his third of the game.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Joey Wiemer. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Wiemer in his second season, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Toss to Alonso. A great play deep in the hole. Hernandez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch misses. Center field. Mullins in pursuit. And that is that. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. right through there for a strike.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
On to first, and a quick out, number 1. Next to hit, Cedric Mullins. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Lindor up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Jeff McNeil stands in. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first.
Ball.
Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ripped on the ground to second, fires over to first. That's out number 3. He continues. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Lifted in the air, right field. Soto hauls it in, and there's one away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Cerna at the plate now as he chases after that one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. He's in there. Jared Cerna with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
And up next for Miami, Davison De Los Santos. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He made him pay for that one, his second of the year, and they add a pair. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 26 departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Oscar Brazoban gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now Dane Myers. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. And he pumps it a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Gregory Soto getting ready to go. Still only one out here in the inning. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Javier Sanoja, the next up for the Marlins. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball. And now 2-1. Two outs. Foul ball there. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next offering is outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Mullins sizes this one up, makes the catch, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Sandy Alcantara.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Hernandez makes the grab, and there's one down. And now it's Juan Soto. Oh, nice play. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Nimmo in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. And they'll do it again.
Ball.
Next pitch is outside. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Myers settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. Bottom of the 6th. Now here's the Marlins DH, Xavier Edwards. Brazoban back to work. Check swing. He went. Strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball. He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Runner takes off. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Mauricio nabs it, and there's one away. So digging in, Heriberto Hernandez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
On the ground to the left. And it gets by him. Still finds a way to get off the throw. The throw is late, and he reaches safely.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
And the batter now, Otto Lopez.
1-0.
Two on, one out. To third, Vientos. On to second, they get one. Over to first, safe. Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Mullins makes the grab. And that is that. Back here in Miami, and now it's Mark Vientos. Alcantara in his 7th season, 29 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Outside corner, got him looking.
Away, away, away. Clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away. Now, Cedric Mullins. On a line out towards center. Hernandez brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to...
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Mets strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brian Helsley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Cerna stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball.
In the air, right side. And there's one down. So up next, Davison De Los Santos. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
First pitch swinging.
No ball.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike two. The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Myers now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Outside low, and the count even 1-1. That one missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and he breaks his bat. Handles, throws to first. That's the third out. Ready to begin the eighth. And now the DH, Jeff McNeil. The changeup missing, and that's ball one.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Stretches out and hauls it in. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. That misses the zone. Ball one. Slice down the right side. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And it's filled up.
Full count.
That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Soto stands in now and watches strike one. Alonso, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. A couple of walks and a strikeout.
Here's a run scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across, because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Lopez. And that is the inning. So no runs. Back here at Lone Depot Park, ready for the bottom of the eighth. And at the plate for Miami, Javier Sanoja. And that's outside. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. Pitch is in the dirt. 3 balls, no strikes. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He has it. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
I'll just rip a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
Has room, and he makes the catch.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Weimer stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tyler Rogers appears to be getting loose. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Ronnie Enriquez. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season. Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. And a breaking ball misses outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
1-2.
The next pitch misses. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door. Cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Vientos in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a man at first. Ronnie Mauricio the next to hit. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Man at first, 1 away. Ground ball could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Out. A double play to end it.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1.
On the deal I just signed, I don't need to labor controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes, I dance on my own, so does my necklace. Praying for my solar plexus, way to dependent, it's punching, it's reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist, skating from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle, the same as how I prefer my venison. Looks and blacker than minnow and sinus, and I was apprenticing, never revealing. Fistful of metal to pay my respects. I slide my dentist to get his new grill in the incoming car from Shaway Connect. The look in my closet, it's mold on the ceiling. Master against Aaron Donald, it's hard to explain the rush of the feeling. I try not to focus too hard on the dubs. I try to not dwell on the L's as well. 7 a.m. on the beach, the waves of plastic suddenly started to swell. The VVS choke, I call it a trail. Went over the tide, my mornings fell. Cloaking the vice from the rolls, it look like a beater. It's really a ghost in the shell. It's brioche and toast in the world. It's tarragon butter, moon walking the pen like a king of pop. Put on my power scout, Gucci Cox. Still cannot locate a city, the rats, it digits. Get it, the fatty, the rats, it digits. I find a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, and digits. I find a way to go get it.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. And this is the rubber match, Ziggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch, pitching in our game today, Edward Cabrera. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a ball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And that's in the dirt.
Ball. Count is full.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes. His second of the year. And the Mets jump in front. It's 2-0.
He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside. And when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting the tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's Juan Soto.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-2.
And that skips in the dirt. One out, base is empty.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one in the dirt, and the count is 2-2. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Hard on the ground to first. Stowers takes it to the bag. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. Here's Brandon Nimmo. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Nimmo getting the start in left, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the third and final game of the series.
Nope, that's
missed inside with the curve. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Mets had 2 runs on this blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. . 2 2 . 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 here with my pal Siggy. And pitching here today, David Peterson. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
2-1.
And a 2-1 on the way. And there's a foul ball. Way high.
Got a full count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. And now for the Marlins, Jared Cerna. Right through there for a strike.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
And that one is inside ball 1. Myers on at first. Nobody out. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. 4 for 8 in the series so far. Checks over to first. Back safely. Just missed. Man at first, one away. And there's a ball. That one missing inside.
3-0.
And there's a strike. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Soto gets under it. They got it for out number 2. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch. To hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Flares it into the outfield, and that's a fair ball. The relay to second, but he's in there easily. Liam Hicks with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And up next for Miami, Derek Hill. Swinging a foul out of play. Two on, 2 outs. Here's a rocket out to left. Squeezes it. That is the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They trail things here 2-0.
the block. Body grown, full grown, and it's never out of stock. Can you match it? Never met her match it. Talking about some time, but you reaching for the
second inning set to go. And now Francisco Alvarez. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
1-1.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
And save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. Man at first. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And here it comes. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Cedric Mullins in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. High fly ball out towards left center. Myers sizing this one up. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away. Back to the top of the Mets order. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And a foul ball. And there's a curve through for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. 2 left for the Mets as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we're back. Leading off, Joey Wiemer. Peterson back to work. Fought off foul. In the air, right field. Soto sizes this one up. Makes the grab, one down. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. And it's fouled away. Ramirez matched a homer in his last game. Check swing, went around. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
Almost got him.
Nope, ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out to short, Lindor. Throw to first in time. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offered in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
That's the ball.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Soto going back to the warning track, makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Jeff McNeil stands in. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Alonso batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Up the middle, and that chance handled. And that takes care of Alonso. And stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. Pitches in there. That's strike one. Popped up left side. Paulie brings it in for the third out. Mets go down quick. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
That one off the mark. 1-1.
That's a ball.
Pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So digging in, Dane Myers. He reached out a walk his first time. Ball one, no strikes.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And that's outside. And the count is even, 2-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And there's one down. Jared Cerna, the next up for the Marlins. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. It's 0-1.
0-1.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball.
Swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first with one gone. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Lindor, that's one, and that's all they'll get. Now here is Liam Hicks, doubled in his first AB. Just missed.
That's the ball.
That's off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Can't field it cleanly. He's able to win the race to the bag, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot, and it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me.
Back here in Miami, out of the 4th, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Nimmo gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. And now 2 balls and a strike. Runner goes again. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out. So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. Swing and a pop-up. Weimer settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Fired to second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. A nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Mullins in the box now. Takes strike 1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and they get Mullins for the out. Out number 3. So they strand a pair. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Mets 2 and the Marlins 1. Back here at Lone Depot Park, John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Derek Hill. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Joey Weimer, the next up for the Marlins, and fouled off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Gets a piece and stays alive. One and 2 here. And that's down and away.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And that one is inside.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Ramirez at the plate now. That's ball one. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with one away.
Kyle Stowers will hit next.
Yeehaw.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Grounder might be two. Acrobatic throw for one to first. Not in time. Great effort there. Here's the third baseman, Graham Pauley. He's already homered here in this one. To the right side, Mauricio throws to first, and that will end the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Cabrera back to work. There's the strike.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And that one missing low. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. To the right side. Sends it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Next is the designated hitter, Jeff McNeil. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. Here's Pete Alonso. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. And that's in the dirt.
No strikes.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. On the ground to third. Zips it across, and that takes care of Alonso. And that will end the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains 2-2. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the left fielder, Dane Myers. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Safe. He beats it out, and the go-ahead run is on to start the inning. Jared Cerna, the next up for the Marlins. He has struck out, and he has walked. That one outside, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Myers gets his lead at first with nobody out. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2-1.
And a strike in there.
2-2.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards. 0 for 2 in this one. That's to third. To Mauricio for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. And there's the strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-2. And that skips into dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
The next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. That's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Next offering is fouled back. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. In the air, left field. Myers makes the grab for the second out. Here's the catcher to hit, Francisco Alvarez. 1 for 2. Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout.
With the Marlins, number 63.
There's a strike. There's a strike at the knees. Ball one there.
No, that's up.
On the ground to third. And it goes just foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Ryan Helsley gets the ball now. This is his 5th appearance of the year. And now here is Liam Hicks. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Ball one low. Helsley, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Pulls that one foul. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one to first. Alonso. The flip to the pitcher covering. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And now for the Marlins, Derek Hill. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. That's to third. Sends it across to first. And that quickly 2 away. Joey Weimer digs in now. The other way, and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
That's ripped. Base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
0-1 now.
That's the ball.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Yeah, that's fouled off. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Ramirez up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. Struck him out looking. Back here in Miami, now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. And that misses. 1-0.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Got him swinging.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there, and really they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball left side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He beats the throw, and they don't get an out on the play. Go ahead run on base. And next for the Mets, Cedric Mullins. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Reaching for it and brings it in. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 1 for 3. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Boucher, 29 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. We are tied 2-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Rogers. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you...
Jumps, but it's off his glove. No throw, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Cerna can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it drops in. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. 3-2, they take the lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Edwards in the box now. No balls and a strike. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. 1 out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
That one pulled foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that one fouled off. Two on, 1 out. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now the center fielder, Derek Hill. Golden opportunity right here. Little chopper rolls foul. 1 out, base is full. Base hit, 1 run is in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Brooks Raley.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
In the dirt. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. Missed with a changeup. 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Bases loaded. 1 away.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Late with the swing there.
You got a full count.
He goes down looking. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. Up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw in. It's offline, and he scores. It's 6-2.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the first baseman, Kyle Stowers. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now the Mets DH, Jeff McNeil. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Fauché back to work. That one inside. And that is ball 1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that's a foul ball. That's in there. It's 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Full count.
That one misses.
Nope, ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Pete Alonso now at the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone. Third home run of the season. It's 6-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. 0 for 3 in this one. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Calvin Fauché gives way. 2-run ball. Now on the bump, Tyler Phillips.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Whips it to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. So up next, Brandon Nimmo. That one misses, and that's ball 1. And downstairs. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
2-2.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. That one is absolutely belted. Off the sculpture, it's a home run. That did some damage. It's their second home run of the inning, and we're starting over. It's 6-6. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Vientos in the box now. Takes strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Next offering misses down and away. 4 runs already in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. Outside low, and that's ball 2. On the ground, right side. Edwards throws to first in time. Ronnie Mauricio now. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And stepping in for New York, Cedric Mullins. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Up and in, and the count's even at 2.
2-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Mauricio off of first with 2 away. Battling here as he fouls it away. swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. You're dialed into the back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Reed Garrett. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Paulie in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's the left fielder, Dane Myers. Hit in the air left field. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Jared Cerna getting ready to hit. He was late there. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-2.
Off the mark there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. On the ground to first, could be 2. Lindor, that's 1. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Hot shot to third. Whips it across. Lindor retired. Now the number 2 hitter, Jeff McNeil. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
All tied up here at the top of the 9th. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Fastball is outside. To the left side, but it is well foul. That one out to right. Makes the catch for the 2nd out. Now a chance for Juan Soto. Fastball for a strike. McNeil leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no run. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Edwin Diaz. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. In the air, right field. Soto gets under it. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. tied at 6. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Liam Hicks. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate. Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. He circles the bases, and they walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
1-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Atlanta Braves. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. The cameras are out for this one, partner. Home openers are unique and always bring a special type of energy to the ballpark.
Boog, today is a celebration. It is the beginning of a new year, and there's no other game like this one on the schedule. It's the first time playing inside your home stadium with your brand new teammates, and you know the fans are going to bring the energy. The excitement is already building in here.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Eric Fetty.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos, they're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
That's down and in. Ground ball right side. Olsen steps on first for the out. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Still early in the season, but so far it has been a struggle for this team, ranking towards the bottom in both on base and runs. They do have some power.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And first offering is fouled off. Sanoja getting to start at shortstop, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now it's going to be Xavier Edwards. And that one handled. He steps on the bag. Marlins set down. Back at Truist Park. Starting on the mound in this one, Jansen Junk. What's the word on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Gets under it and pops it up. Lopez pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored. And you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into two consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Line drive, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 down, nobody on. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Swing and a ground ball. Zips it to first, and Olsen is set down. Inning. Back here in Atlanta, all set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. Fetty back to work. Just missed.
1-0.
Not close with that one. And the count now 2-0. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. It splashes down for a homer. We won't see that ball again. He hammers one out to center. Third home run of the season, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Oh, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
So digging in, Heriberto Hernandez. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Otto Lopez will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. And ball one. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone, Boog, from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
On the ground. And foul ball. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
One gone, runner at first. Agustin Ramirez digs in now. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. Lopez leads off first with one away. Check on the runner. Lopez dives back in, but they got him.
Unless you're really thinking about stealing second base, you should not get picked off by a right-handed pitcher right there.
2 outs. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
One strike.
Up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. And that extends the inning. At the plate, Graham Pauley. And that's in the dirt. Pauley went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Profar has a beat on it. And that is that. Miami strikes first on the solo homer. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the second, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Drake Baldwin. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Smoked on the ground to second. The throw to first. One up, one down. And the batter now, Austin Riley.
Now let's go and light the city up.
That's outside. Ball one.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. And that is out of play. And that one fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Outside low, and the count is 1-2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And that one way outside. And a full count now. Stays alive. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Out to short. Sanoha. Tosses across to first. Ozuna is out. That ends the frame. And the Braves go down quietly. And it remains. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. De Los Santos with a homer in his last game. Comes up empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And now one away.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence. Everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
And here is Dane Myers. Up the middle. Albies. No throw. He's safe at first. And up next for Miami, Javier Sanoha. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. Myers, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And that's off the outside edge. 2-1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It's going to fall for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And they lead by 2.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play.
Can't glove it cleanly. He gets to the bag in time, and they do get the second out of the inning. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. He's already homered in this game. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good pass to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field home run. I tell you what, I feel like I see at least one every day, and that was an incredible job to keep that ball fair.
Foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and it falls, and that keeps the inning going. So up next, Otto Lopez moved to first, and he's back in there. On the ground to the left, Riley. Third out, that ends the frame. 2-run shot for Miami this inning. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. As we go to the last of the third, digging in, Jurickson Profar. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. Profar, who hails from Curacao. Same place that produced Andrew Jones. Inside, almost got him. Close one, doesn't get the call. Now 2 balls and a strike. There's a strike. High fly ball, right field. Myers under it. And it's caught for the out. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. 1 out, base is empty. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
That one ripped. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. That one felt good. His second of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-1.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy.
Allen takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that one wrapped foul. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
And the right-hander deals. Out to center. Corrals it. And that is the third out of the inning. So the Braves get one back on the solo. It's now a 4-1. And welcome back to the ballpark.